are the things that you give permission to come in your life? What are the things that you truly allow these things to come in your life? We talk a lot about allowing things or opening the gate, not just the physical gate of the home or the house. I'm not talking about that. Opening the gate mentally, emotionally, spiritually to the things that you want in your life. We talk a lot about allowing, receiving in the manifestation, in the all that spiritual stuff. But today I want to talk about what are the things that you are allowing truly. I'm not talking about the things that you want, you should allow that things only, but I'm talking about what are the things that you are actually allowing in your life. Are you giving permission to enter those things in your life? I'm going to talk about that thing. It's a little bit different, I guess. It's just that when you talk about what do you want in your life and are you allowing those things or not, that's the one thing. Another thing is what are the things that you actually allow in your life. So I want to talk about that. Hello, you guys. Welcome. I'm Parshvika. On this channel, we talk a lot about feminine energy, self-improvement topics, manifestation, relationship, all that cool jazz. If you enjoyed it, give a thumbs up, consider subscribing. I have a feminine energy, masculine energy core. The links in description, along with another course I have, which is manifesting, attracting relationship. The links are in description. You can check it out, along with the female self-care planner. Anyways, so what are the things that you are giving permission to enter in your life? And when I say the permission, we give permission to the things enter in our life. We give it consciously, subconsciously, knowingly, unknowingly. And there is a very small silver lining. Like I was talking with my dad on the phone and I get this video topic inspiration idea from that. He was talking about purifying or healing your energy with the water, because I'm in the Bali right now and this is kind of like their tradition. Balinese have a tradition. It's like a Hindu tradition where they go in the water and purify themselves. And a lot of the people say, is it really true that you really purify yourself when you go in the water? The water really takes away your bad stuff, bad karma, or heal you? The answer is yes, it does really. But if it only works if you allow it, if you truly connect with it. But if you're actually doing it just because you think that you gotta do it because everybody else is saying it, or you think that it's a nicer thing or whatever, that is not gonna work. But if you actually connect with the water when it's actually flowing on your body, you connect with it because it's actually one of the five elements that from which everything is built in this nature. If you know about the five elements, like water, fire, earth, then we have wind and sky, I think. Yeah, sky. So these are the elements, five elements, and out of them water is one element. So the people argue with this thing, and some people say it does purify, some people say it don't purify, it's just the mental stuff. But the thing is that it does purify. It works with the people who give it the permission. Nothing enter in your life if you don't give them the permission. We all give permission to things in our life. We allow junk food to enter in our life and they enter the food. Nothing wrong with the junk food. I'm not complaining. You should always eat healthy. No, you should eat what feels right to you, what you feel drawn towards. Now, when I say that what feels right to you, I'm not saying from the ego point of view. I'm saying that what feels good to you, what makes you feel happy, you're joyful. I hope that makes sense. And when that kind of stuff you do it, then for everybody it's different. For some people, eating rice is healthy because they feel connected to them. They wanted to eat it. For some people, having a soup is more comfortable. For some people, having oats is more comfortable. Whatever, guys. Okay, whatever. But the point is that what are the things that you are allowing in your life? What are the things that you're giving permission to come in your life? And are you giving them the permission consciously, subconsciously? Do you know that you are giving permission to these things? Do you know that these things are entering in your life because you allow them to come in your life? You allow the bad behavior of others, and that's why they not treat you well. This is also very subconsciously. A lot of the people say, I go out and people don't respect me. But you allow them not to respect you. That's why they don't respect you. We allow things, and how we allow things based on our energy, vibration, frequency. And of course, some people say it's based on your thoughts, limiting beliefs, and all that jazz. But I think that it's more than limiting beliefs, because everybody has gone through some shit. Like everybody has some childhood traumas, okay? Nobody's childhood was perfect because our parents were not perfect. In fact, no human can be perfect. So they did everything perfectly from what they think here to do it, and that's okay. Nothing wrong with that. No complaining. So everybody has some trauma, has some shit. Nobody is perfect. So trying to go into the limiting belief and trying to change every thought, every belief is kind of like a lifelong homework. That's what I feel. Of course, you can do that if it's fun for you, but I feel like instead of digging the hole and trying to go deep down the limiting beliefs of the childhood, if you don't like it, skip the game. Skip the game by understanding that there are so many parallel realities of us, so many parallel versions of us that we are living in right now. And we can switch into any parallel version that we prefer. If you don't like the version that you are living right now, you can prefer the one that you like it by just switching, by just allowing, by just vibrating at that frequency, maybe tuning in with that, maybe doing meditation, yoga, whatever, guys, whatever. So much is there. So take your time, take a piece of paper, journal, diary, whatever, write down all the things in your day. Just, it's like a 1 day task. Of course, you can stretch out for a week as well, but I would recommend to do minimum 1 day. Write it down, all the things that you allow. And how you know you're going to allow? What your subconscious thoughts are, what you're thinking, what you're speaking, how you're acting, how you're behaving, getting aware of it, getting literally aware of it. Like when you went to your friend, you talk with that person, and when you were talking with that person, what were you thinking? Were you thinking that this person treat me well, they respect me or not? And you think about that, and then you have another thought coming in your mind, oh, that person don't respect me, oh, nobody respects me. And then you see that your friend not respecting you in that, at that time, because you were having that negative thought or whatever. Just giving you one example. So there are so many ways in which you can allow it. You can allow some things and you can not allow other things. You can shut down completely, or you can participate and engage with that. The same thing happens when you engage with your thoughts which you don't like it. Because there is like a big concept about flipping the thoughts, having the good thoughts, thoughts manifest reality. All things are true, nothing is wrong, but the point is that everybody has the negative thoughts. Nobody is exception to that, seriously. But if you are engaging with these thoughts and you're giving your attention to that, you're actually making them more. And when you give them attention, your energy, you're making themselves more. That means you actually allowing them to participate wherever you are in your mind. You allow them, you actually give them the permission to come and think in your thoughts. Instead of that, just let them be. A lot of the people, like whatever it's happening outside of them, they're so immune to it. Like even if somebody comes and says something bad to them, they are not engaging with them at all. They're like immune to it, not even interacting with them at all, because they know that they don't want that thing to enter in their life. They don't want that thing to give the permission to allow the things to come in their life, because they don't want it. And that's why they don't engage with them. So when you're engaging with the positive, negative thoughts, you are giving them the permission to come in your life. Whatever you entertain, you engage, that's you giving the permission. I know it may sound weird. It's very sound weird because it's a very deep thing, how we allow the things. Like it came from the idea how we allow the water to enter, like to clean our body. When we are taking a shower or when we are in the waterfall, whatever, we allow water to touch our body and to clean ourselves. And not everybody feels it. Why somebody only feel it and other people don't feel it? Why is that? Nobody is lucky. We are all at the same level, but why some people can do it and some people don't? It's because that they allow it. They allow water to clean themselves, and that's why it cleans us. Another thing that I feel sometimes that it's happened with me as well, like I have not an intuition would be a wrong word, but I feel the nugget to eat sweets. I love chocolates. I love chocolates. And over the past year or so, I've been actually cut down on my chocolate consumption a lot. Nothing wrong with that. Dark chocolate is good for heart. It's good. But I have realized that I was eating chocolate because I was hungry. If that make any sense, if you're so super hungry, you're gonna go on to the carbohydrates, sweet stuffs, because you get the instant energy from that, and that's great sometimes when you need it, but other times you don't need it. And when I'm super hungry, I want something sweet, I want something chocolate. So what I do when I feel like I am having a nugget or a niggle feeling to eat chocolate, I just wait. Instead of going and taking action, buying a chocolate or getting a chocolate or eating something sweet, I wait. I wait, let the feelings come, and then I feel my stomach. Am I hungry? Or sometimes I eat chocolate. I used to eat chocolate, not right now. I used to in the back to get rid of some problems, especially when I have some mental problems in the back time, like I feel something stressful or something like that about a particular situation. To feel good about the situation, I want chocolate. And I started that habit. And with time, I didn't even realize that it was like my stress was connected with the chocolate. I giving the chocolate the permission to come when I feel stressed. So it's kind of like a cycle. And sometimes I want chocolate, so I create stress. My mind creates stress only so that I can get the chocolate, if that make any sense. Because it's like you're creating a system. And then I realized one day, okay, wait a second, why I'm eating so much chocolate? Why? What's going on with me? Do I really need it? My body need it, or I'm eating because I think that I need to eat it? What's the reason? I go deep down and write all the reasons what's going on. And then I noticed few reasons from them. And two reasons that I noticed was I am actually hungry. That's why I want chocolate. Or I am feeling stressed or pressure. I'm feeling anxious, something like that. That's why I want chocolate. So now whenever I feel like I want to eat chocolate, I just wait a second and feel, what is that? What's going on? Am I hungry or I'm stressed and pressure? If I'm in a hungry, instead of going out and eating chocolate that I used to do it before, I wait and I go inside of me. I was like, what's causing me stress? What's causing me anxiety? So instead of actually treating and fixing band-aid with the chocolate that I used to allow myself to give the permission to have a chocolate, I go to the root cause of the problem, root cause of the stress or the thing that causing me, and then let it go. And then I don't need chocolate anymore. And I've cut down on the chocolate so much. I'm not saying chocolate is bad or you shouldn't be eating chocolate or something like that. I love chocolates. I still love it. But now I eat the chocolate for the right reason, because I love it. Not because to get rid of my stress, not because I'm hungry or whatever XYZ reason. I eat it because I love it, and I'm not eating often. I'm not eating daily. I'm not eating every week. I'm eating like once or twice a month, or that's it. Before that, I used to eat every single day, every alternate day. It was like a dessert that kind of like added to my meal every single day. And it was too much. And I was like, it was bothering me sometimes. And I was like, wait a second, I don't want to be addicted to something. And why the heck am I eating so much chocolate? What's wrong with me? And I go deep dive into that. So at that time, I give the chocolate the permission in my life so that I don't look at my stress, so that I don't look at my body, feel my body that I'm hungry or whatever the reason that I was consuming chocolate, and I give it permission. I give it subconsciously. I give you that one big example, but you can see that. This is a very deep thing, guys. Take your time, note it down, do it to one day homework, week, whatever, how much you need it, but do this work because it's going to really help you. Because why we do things for doing things, why we do things in a certain way, what's the reason behind it? Is we do it because of love, or we doing it for unknown reason that we don't know? What's the reason? Because the more you get conscious, the more you're getting aware of what you're doing and how you're doing and what's happening in your life, why you are eating this, why you are wearing that, all that stuff. The more you get aware of that, the more you go really aware of that, it's gonna help you to understand what are the things that you really love, really core, truly love, and what are the things you do it just because you don't want to look at your stress, just because you think that other people are gonna like it, just to impress somebody or whatever. The more you get aware, the more you're gonna be getting conscious of allowing the things that truly deserve your attention, because your soul needs it, because it's truly connected with your soul. Let me know if this video founds you home or something. Let me know. Thank you so much. I'll see you the next time. Bye bye.